Aloha family. It's me, NeonPrince. We are going to have an amazing live chats in these amazing times. I'm just gonna let some folks stream in as we listen to some good music.
The keys to unfolding with sun rays so golden, got my heart feeling so open. Moment to moment, moment to moment. Listen, I know it, trust it's all for the growing. Planted seeds in the forest. Now I know they're for us to rest. Forever blessed. Guess I'm a guest to existence.
Okay, looks like we are live. Hit me up in the chat room if there is any issue with the stream quality or anything like that. I think I'm gonna start off by playing this message by Angela Valentina. It's a great message that we can all pull from. It's called Change is the Only Constant.
Bring me down from the ethers. Look around with my peepers. You see my peeps are awakening from sleep to feel the grass right under our feet. And we're here to be, 'cause don't know that I am me. I am here free.
Fear is a resistant response to a potential unknown threat to our current way of life, perspective, ideologies. But as the adage goes, the only constant in life is change, and we are on the precipice of a big one. Yet we are now entering a time of dismantling physical and mental structures that have locked away our creative potentials individually and thus collectively. We have bound ourselves into personalities, jobs, plans, routines that have bound our energy and that have divorced us from our true nature. We are in the living embodiments of creative potentiated potential, with exponentializing potential to eternally potentiate. Just as the air constantly flows through our lungs for life, so does the creative spark desire to flow through and communicate as us at all times. Through our busy robotic lives, we have created seemingly impenetrable layers and layers of walls and structure that have prevented the natural and spontaneous flow of energy. This society, as we now know it, can only exist by controlling nature's resources and energy, which includes us. And in these fleeting moments of self-isolation, many of us are losing our minds, which is a good thing. The armor of structure must be broken before the damned energy can begin to flow. So, although this process may feel unbearable to many, embrace it and use it to breathe, be still, recalibrate, and give yourself permission to be broken and face uncertainty. True creative energy cannot flow through a vessel that already thinks it knows the destination. Let go and trust the intelligent energy that created you and go with the flow in this opportunity to be filled with the light, break down the old, and brightly radiate to shine light through the darkness and reveal the path to our new awaiting destiny. Thank you.
Wow. Well said by Angela Valentina. Let go and allow our destiny to unfold before us. I think what I can add to that is that everything that's happening now is quite confusing. However, I am feeling that it is all to the G. You know, this time of uncertainty is giving us so much room and space to break free from the mind control and the forces that have guided us, almost causing us to be mindless as we move through life, through programming. You know, go to school, we go to church, get a job, pay bills, raise a family, and teach the children to do the same thing without being conscious that we are, what are we? Without being aware enough to seriously ask ourselves the question, who am I? And with this simple question, we can all be set free. The answer is within each and every one of us. I found that we are great. We are magnificent. As mysterious as this life is, it can be so simple. And the key to unlocking the simplicity is the simple choice to love. To love ourselves despite what we've been told by our parents and teachers. To love the world, nature, the birds, the trees, the wind, the ocean. To have gratitude for this experience. To love our fellow man despite their ethnicity or color or background. These are all judgments that we have of them that blind us from realizing that we are all one. We are one light, one being, one love. And in that oneness, we are unified, not only with one another and with nature, which is very important, but also with God, with Source, with the Creator. This realization that we are creator beings changes everything. I guess my message and my reason for going live today is to encourage us all to take this time to find the deep inner peace that lives within, and also the awareness that we are creators. COVID-19 has brought a lot of fear, and uncertainty. As we are all inseparable from source, we are immortal, infinite, endless beings with no beginning, just as the Creator is. In fact, us being beings is confusing. We are experiencing a realm, and our consciousness is deeper than the consciousness that is experiencing this realm through our avatar. This realm is a holographic illusion. All the seeming chaos that's going on now is only evidence that we are waking up. We are realizing that we are more than we've been told. There's a theory of quantum immortality, and it goes this way. Let's say you're hiking along a cliff, and the rocks get unsteady. You slide off and fall to your death 1,000 feet down a cliff. However, because we are all source beings, life cannot go on without you, without me, without the one that we are. We are the consciousness that animates the matrix. So, with quantum immortality, which is related to the Mandela effect, what happens is the moment that the human vessel expires, literally, we jump back to a moment before that expiration occurs, and life continues in a parallel universe. So in one universe, you die. But in your experience, life continues. And it's like, whoa, I almost fell off that cliff and died. It's a near-death experience. And so each of us have infinite near-death experiences. And life just goes on infinitely. Whenever you die, your consciousness shifts to perhaps the same vessel, and you have a near-death experience and life goes on in a parallel universe. Or perhaps you shift into a new light body. You shift into the body of another human with a new name, a new gender, a new ethnicity, living in another part of the world, a baby, perhaps another full-grown human, and instantly downloaded are all the thoughts and memories that go along with being Mr. Kim. You're Mr. Kim now, and you're 63 years old, and you remember your entire life. However, you walked in at some random moment. As our consciousness elevates, because we are in a great time of an explosive time of spiritual awareness, spiritual elevation, the truth being unfolded, the veil being lifted. Our world is transforming. We are moving into a golden age, which will take about 2,000 Earth years to traverse. The precession of the equinox. It's 2,000 years of light. During this time, we'll all be, most of us at least, many of us, fully enlightened beings, fully awake, knowledgeable that we are one with the universe, one with one another, and one with God. Through these next 2,000 years, we will recover much of our magic, psychic abilities, telekinesis, teleportation. We'll have free energy, and we'll be completely sovereign beings. Some of us will traverse various dimensions. The fifth dimension, which is instant manifestation, world peace, unity, love, and high technology. Some will go to the sixth dimension, where we are a star nation traveling to other solar systems and interacting with beautiful beings from many other planets. And we also travel deep beneath the sea and to the center of the earth, Agartha, encountering intelligent life forms there. Some of us will go to the seventh dimension, where there are fairies, dragons, unicorns, dinosaurs. All of the mythical animals exist in 7D. 7D is a place where we are so magical that the hologram is made completely of light. In 7D, we can transform into the being of our choosing instantly. We can snap our fingers, create a portal, dive into that portal, which traverses us into a completely new universe that we create in the moment through our imagination. A whole new world, different rules, different physics, different geometries, different colors, different hues, different animals, different norms, whatever we can imagine. And life is truly like a dream. The dream state is 4D, which is what most humans are in now. Time and space become very inconsistent, just as none of us could have imagined this situation that we seem to be going through globally would arise so quickly. That's because we're in 4D. And now the time is for us to move through 4D into 5D. In 5D, we really don't need money. We're all working together. All of the systems, the foundational systems, economic system, banks, public education system, the healthcare system, they are all transformed. They're completely new. They are purer. The health system brings health and is organic and natural. The educational system teaches self-knowledge, self-awareness. There's really no politics because we're all Ohana. Politics is a battle. It's a war game. You know, there's constant attacks amongst members of the same society who should be here to serve. And true service is serving the all, not serving your particular party. So you work together. There are no copyrights or patents in this new world, this new age we're moving into. So right now, everything is being overhauled and turned inside out. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but we are definitely in a transitional period as we are upgraded and able to infuse the lights. One thing I can say is that you are powerful. There is nothing in this world more powerful than your own mind. We each not only have the power to create a universe around ourselves, but we do this every day through our thoughts, our vibration, our frequency, and our beliefs.